Assalamu alaikum everyone, welcome to the Londoni channel. Today we'll be visiting Bisnakandi, a village in northern area of Sylhet district, bordering Meghalaya state of India. Bisnakandi is located halfway between Jaflong and Bolaganj. It's in Rostampur union of Gwanigat Upazila or sub-district of Sylhet district. It's about 40 kilometers or 25 miles north of Sylhet city, going past Usman International Airport, Raturgul Swamp Forest and heading towards Gwanigat. But halfway it will turn left onto Pirer Bazar Road and head to Hadarpur, the final stop before Bisnakandi. In theory, the journey from Sylhet city should take around 1.5 hours. But this is Bangladesh. Nothing runs on time. My journey was going to be dramatic.
Assalamu alaikum everyone, hope you guys are well and in good health. I'm off to my second solo tour in Bangladesh, which is just a day out in Bisnakandi, not too far away from Sylhet city, just to the north of Sylhet city. It's a gorgeous, stunning place. It's late morning. I would have liked to have started a few hours earlier, just so that I'm not rushing while I'm there, because I'm going to be getting some drone footage and whatnot for you guys. It's been a tough trip. Although you guys might not realize it, looking at some of the photos and videos, I've not been well throughout the whole trip. I've had food poisoning, which lasted about 5-6 days. Then I've had bad cough, which lasted about 10 days. And obviously, as many of you know, I don't try to project any negativity, so I don't really showcase all that or even highlight all that. But yeah, alhamdulillah, when you're in such a gorgeous country like Bangladesh, so fertile, so green, so peaceful, and just full of nature and life everywhere, and so much culture as well, it's hard to stay in the bed and not get that positive energy. So been trying to make the most of it. Would have liked to have gone and done a lot more in this trip, but haven't been able to do as much as I wanted, but still done quite a lot. Usually I tend to jog quite a bit early morning and then lose a little bit of that extra pound I put on in UK during the winter. I've not been able to do that much, but like I said, the trip has been amazing. I've still got another 10 days left, 12 days left, sorry, but the last 4 or 5 days is going to be like Ramadan. The beginning of Ramadan starts, so essentially I've got about 7 days of traveling to do. Definitely the highlight for me so far has been accompanying my nephew Joinul, and then also my little cousin Iman, who you see traveling with me a lot of the time. He's based in Bangladesh. So Joinul came from Sunderland to Bangladesh for the first time in 10 years. So, and the last time he came he was 12 years old, and now he's 22. So as an adult, it was his first visit, and it's been stunning. The trip that we had, the journey we had together, all the places that we visited, by far has been the most memorable moments of my life. One of the most memorable moments of my life, and definitely the highlights of this trip. But alhamdulillah, I'm also glad that I get this opportunity to see the country for myself. Because just look at it, look at behind me, just so much greenery, so much amazing culture and animals and birds and plantations. And one of the things I really love about Bangladesh is the different variety in trees and plantations as well. In England it's pretty much the same, and although England is fairly green because of the weather, a lot of the time the trees don't even have leaves. Here it's lush green throughout the whole year, and stunning, breathtaking. And the variety of trees and plants and the type of birds that you have. I've never been into like bird watching or anything like that. One of my friends, James, young lad who I play badminton with, he's obsessed with him, and I always used to mock him, but now I can see why he's into it so much. Next time I come here, advise this to you guys as well, bring a small binoculars, because the different variety of birds that's in here is absolutely stunning. It really is, it's incredible. And then if you get a binocular you can see a lot more closer up. Anyway, I'll show you guys Bisnakandi soon, very soon inshallah, and yeah, pray the remainder of the trip that I'm here I get into better health, both physically and mentally, because it's been tough. This trip has been really tough. I've never fallen ill whenever I've come to Bangladesh previously. This time I've been ill and it's been very difficult, but alhamdulillah, like I said, very blessed still to be able to do this. You know, how many people can say that? Very few. Take care, look after yourself. Allah Hafiz.
I arrived early afternoon to the famous Ambarkhana point, not too far away from Shahjalal Mazar. Like other parts of the country, there was construction work taking place as Bangladesh surges forward to meet the demands of an ever-growing economy. I was able to find a CNG on Airport Road and share it with others. This is called going local. If you are willing to spend money and don't have the patience to wait a long time for the driver to get other passengers, then you can reserve, pronounced locally as Rijab, the CNG. But you usually pay 5 times the price to cover the cost for other missing passengers.
I'm in the crazy Ambarkhana point, looking for a CNG now to go to Bisnakandi, and since it's not a common route, I'll probably have to reserve a taxi or reserve a CNG rather than local, because no one's going to go local. But yeah, Ambarkhana point is mad, it's always been mad. Our house in Shokidiki is further up, we used to have some land there.
After waiting a short while, our CNG was full and the driver set off. I sat alongside him, one hand fighting the forces trying to knock me out of the CNG, while the other hand was busy recording for you guys. Welcome to the life of a solo traveler. Few minutes into our journey, as we reached Osmani International Airport, our CNG broke down. It was going to be a long day.
I think at this rate I probably won't get to Bisnakandi at all. It's nearly 2 o'clock as it is. It's going to take an hour to get there. 3. You know, it's going to probably turn dark by the time I get there, but you know, it's looking good. The CNG is just broken, middle of nowhere. Well, near the airport, miles away from where we need to be. Welcome to Bangladesh.
It broke down again for the second time before we could get into Gwanigat Road. Looking at the Sharigwan River, a part of me just wanted to swim on it and head to Ratargul Swamp Forest instead. I would have got there faster than this damn CNG for sure. I heard you can get a boat known locally as Engine Now from Ratargul to Bisnakandi for a few thousand takas. It takes around 2 hours to get there. Our mental torture was going to be exceeded by the physical torture our body would now receive on the Gwanigat Road. The potholes and bumpy, uneven and winding road would make sure we get the battering we deserve for the sins in our previous lives, as our head and body was constantly smashed on the ceiling and side of the CNG. This was my second time going to Bisnakandi. I first went in 2022 with my cousin Babu, and honestly I don't remember it being this bad. I knew these small roads had bad reputation, but I thought things would have improved by now. I tried to distract my mind by concentrating on the beautiful green landscape outside. But every few seconds a knock on the metal inside the CNG frame punished me for my positive mentality and reminded me I couldn't be happy. Not allowed.
Well, an hour behind schedule. The journey from Sylhet to Hadarpur is possibly the worst road ever in Bangladesh, and this here is possibly the worst CNG ever. So slow, so painful, so backbreaking. You know, doesn't matter whether you come with a motorbike or you just come with a helicopter. More than anything, God, this is so painful, man. Fucking hell. I'm in Hadarpur anyway now. Off to Bisnakandi the next half an hour, inshallah.
Lower back smashed to pieces, we finally reached Hadarpur, half a mile outside Bisnakandi. From here you have 2 options to get to the main tourist spot known as 0 Point. You can either get motorcycle ride and go through the village, or walk 15 minutes to the nearest boat station and take a boat. When I came here first time I got the boat, so I opted to go with the motorcycle this time. I was very reluctant at first as they had no helmets. But since I was already dead inside after the CNG trip, I had nothing more to lose. But definitely make sure you wear helmets if you are on motorbikes, even though most people don't in Bangladesh. Like many of the motorcycle drivers, my driver Municipal Alam was young, skinny and highly competent. He oozed confidence and skill, which helped me relax instantly and enjoy the experience. We navigated through the winding, sandy paths. I got fast glimpses of the wonderful village and village life. Raw, simple, and earthly, the village was much like the people. However, I couldn't help wondering how difficult would it be for the locals living in such sandy location and the health implication would have on them breathing in all that dust every day.
जी जी
नौका नौका दी जायचं नाही का
kind of up-paced like me. It's really incredible as well. Especially down this narrow paths. Scary.
On the way, we quickly passed a BJB or Border Guard Bangladesh camp. Surprisingly, Bisnakandi village was much bigger than I thought it would be. Some 15 minutes later, I began seeing the familiar landmarks that became synonymous with Bisnakandi. Very soon, I too will be captured in these viral clips, inshallah.
Slow store.
As we got closer and closer to the surrounding hills and the border of India, it's easy to see why people consider this northern part of Bangladesh special. The name Bisnakandi means bed of rocks. It's made up of two words, Bishna, which means bed in the regional Sylheti dialect, and Kandi, which means dam or cluster. The name is perfect for a landscape where the riverbed is covered with stones and boulders piled on top of each other like a rocky bed, hence the name. As we approached the main hotspot, there was plenty of small stalls lined up under the tent cover, protecting them from the scorching sun. Amongst this was a decent sized restaurant. The bike ride was exhilarating. One day, I hope to ride like Municipal Alam.
नाम की Municipal Alam. Oh, he's a fantastic driver. It's amazing. That there is the Indian border. So that's the Meghalaya state that we see there. And that's where Bangladesh and India starts from the northern side. Absolutely phenomenal. And the type of rocks that you have here, so many multicolored rocks, so many sizes as well. It's a stunning view. It's a stunning view.
Bisnakandi, along with the neighbouring tourist spots of Jaflong and Shadapator, is famous throughout Bangladesh for its clear river and stones. The rocks come down with water streams from the mountains separating Bangladesh and India. The water is pristine. Not surprisingly, Bisnakandi is a quarry spot from where rocks are collected from the riverbed, like Jaflong and Bolagunj. Seeing the many layers of the Khasi mountain meet at a single point from both sides left me in awe. Subhanallah. Glory be to Allah. Flown from above on the Indian side was a distant high waterfall where the clouds hugged the mountains, especially during the rainy season. Make the most of this experience where nature is at its finest. You can literally cross into India a few hundred meters away. The lushness of the jungle towards Indian border looks spectacular and inviting. But don't be a clown and try to do that. The BJB will stop you from going upstream or whistle you down from climbing other side into India.
It's not as easy as it looks. Oh god, yeah. The water is incredibly gorgeous and pure, but you got so many people throwing so much litter, so much shite and dirt in it as well. I don't know why people do shit like this. Look at that.
It was very frustrating to see people and shop stalls drop litter. It always makes my blood boil the way some people would freely throw rubbish without any guilt or hesitation and ruin a beautiful place. But then they'll happily travel for miles to admire the same natural beauty that they're polluting. I know there wasn't any litter bins, which the management should be providing, but please people, take your litter with you and throw it in the next available bin, or even take it home. Food and goods from India are available here and sold tax-free, but check expiry date. I had a tight schedule and wasn't particularly hungry, so I didn't try the restaurant, which seemed to be doing quite well. There wasn't any other restaurants or cafes nearby, so the customers had no option anyway. When you come during the monsoon months of June, July and August, Bishnakandi's whole complexion changes. You get a different flavor. But be careful, as rocks are continuously being lifted, so there's a deep shaft below. Don't get too excited and go in the middle or cross the river, especially when the current is strong. The speed of water current can be dangerously high.
conquered you. You've conquered me, Bisnakandi. You've conquered me. Let's be honest. You were damn hard work coming here, but my God, what a stunning place. The boat ride, the views, you know, being so close to India, the hills, the Meghalaya hill, the Meghalaya states and the Bangladesh. You know, the hills of Bangladesh and everything. And look at the Grand Bangla, man. And the sun is just about to set as well. This is the life of a Bengali traveller, solo traveller. So amazing, man, absolutely stunning. This is pure therapy. This is heavenly. Sorry. Here's the river, here's the village. And here's YouTube. Stunning. Time for the sunglasses to come off and take it all in for myself with the sunset in the background as well. Else, right? Bangladesh.
Here are a few extra tips. Bring your swimming gear. Go upstream to avoid too much crowd. Be careful stepping on big rocks as they can be slippery. Don't wear your best attire as you'll get it wet and dirty. There are kids taking photos with their DSLR cameras, but negotiate first that you'll only pay for best photos, not all of them. When eating, remember the price they quote you, as they overprice on bill and even feed your Maji or boatman without asking you. If you go on a boat, don't be shy to ask the boatman to stop the boat so you can absorb the beauty around you.
Tunggu banyak.
Wow, that's sick there. দেখবা নি ইউটিউবের মাঝে ভাইরাল হইব নি এটা শাবাশ About right. Something else. Something else. The most special thing. इस जगह नाम कितना भैया? Ankurabanga. अच्छा होता तो कितना होटल बिस्नाकंदी. Ankurabanga. I think that's what they pronounce it as. Definitely take a boat from here. Last time we came it was 700 taka the whole journey. This time, you know, it charged me 500 just to come here, which is fine. It was worth it. All by myself again, and it was spectacular, absolutely breathtaking. Something else. That boat ride is something else. The boat ride and motorbike ride. Do both. Do both. Do both. It's a totally different experience. The motorbike is like you're on the river, you know, the seabed, you know, the seabed itself. So much undulations, like waves or waves of sand and earth. And then the boat ride is incredibly peaceful, and the scene that you see, the village scenes that you see along the shore, it's amazing. More people getting on. Here we go. Bisnakandi, you are worth the hassle. Assalamu alaikum.